the city sleeps beneath the heavy constant pour, and every drop the darkness keeps just amplifies what I ignore. I sit here with my hands held tight, feeling the chill deep in my soul, and the memories flash in silver light, taking their agonizing toll. It's not just water on the pane, it's the sky weeping out my fear, a sudden cruel unending rain for all the love that isn't here. I try to tune out all the noise, the thunder and the whipping wind, but the sound just carries your cold voice, a desperate note I can't rescind. I feel a tension deep inside, a corporal taut and starting to fray, with nowhere left for me to hide, wishing the music would just stop today. And my heartstrings in the rain are vibrating to the lonely beat, each dropping impulse of pure pain, a rhythm cruel, a dark defeat, the stretch and strain by every tear, so by the sorrow that descends, playing a tune I hate to hear, where the melody never truly ends. Oh, the tension builds beneath the chill, threatening to snap and fall apart. Heartstrings in the rain, playing the ballad of a broken heart. We used to dance in storms like this, believing the water set us free, sealing our vows with a passionate kiss, a perfect wild fatuity. I thought the love we wove was strong, a tapestry that wouldn't shred, but I was terribly, brutally wrong by all the bitter things you said. Now every gas that hits the glass feels like a fingertip you gave, a quick reminder as they pass of the promise we couldn't save. I try to tune out all the noise, the thunder and the whipping wind, but the sound just carries your cold voice, a desperate note I can't rescind. I feel a tension deep inside, a cord pulled taut and starting to fray, with nowhere left for me to hide, wishing the music would just stop today. My heartstrings in the rain are vibrating to the lonely beat, each dropping impulse of pure pain, a rhythm cruel, a dark defeat, the stress and strain by every tear, so by the sorrow that descends, playing a tune I hate to hear, where the melody never truly ends. Oh, stand beside the broken stone, the circle of the ancient pit, the killing scattered and overgrown, where our greatest passion once was lit. I search the ground with trembling hand for a single ember red and low, to understand, to truly understand why the heat was the first thing to go. We fed it dreams and promises. We thought the timber would never cease. Now only cold gray emptiness disturbs the silence and the peace. The smoke is clear, the air is clean, the bitterness has settled down, but the absence is a sharper scene than the wildest blaze that burned the town. I feel the lack of light and warmth, the hollow void where life had been, this final devastating form of how love can always win. I walk alone where the fire used to burn, on the black and silent ash. It's a lesson that I had to learn, a consequence of the sudden crash. The air is cold against my face, a reminder of the heat we lost. There's nothing left in the sacred space, no matter what the final cost. Oh, the passion turned to cruel demise, extinguished by the rising dread. Where the fire used to burn, only the ghost of you is left instead. Ooh, I recall the way your face would glow, reflected in the dancing light, the comfort of that steady show, keeping away the lonely night. We gathered close and felt the pull, the fierce and beautiful wild desire. Now everything is strangely dull without the power of your fire. I try to strike a new desire, a little spark to start anew, but the ground is soaked and damp and dire without the spark that came from you. The smoke has cleared, the air is clean, the bitterness has settled down, but the absence is a sharper scene than the wildest blaze that burned the town. I feel the lack of light and warmth, the hollow void where life had been, this final devastating form of how love can always win. And I walk alone where the fire no more. We'll come back. No, don't more. We'll come back. No more. Come back no more. The fire is gone. Picture in a drawer, it's fading now and turned to brown, of the bright wings that you wore before you let yourself fall down. Your eyes held heaven in their gaze, a promise pure, a blinding light, before you wandered through the maze and chose the cold embrace of night. I remember the glory in your stride, the way you move without a fear. Now all that beauty you once tied has vanished, leaving only a tear. I try to separate the truth, the golden myth from the tragic fact, the soaring brilliance of your youth from the dark path you couldn't track. But every time I close my eyes, I see the fire and the shattered glass, a shadow where a hero lies, watching the final moment pass. And I'm haunted by the fallen angel's memory, a symphony of pain and grace. It's the beautiful aching destiny of the one who abandoned their place. The broken feathers on the ground are all that's left of the perfect flight, a devastating empty sound, drowning the world in endless night. Oh, I can't forget the way you shone before the light within you sees. Fallen angel's memory, a fractured final masterpiece. They tell me you're a lost cause now, a legend twisted by the fall. They ask me why I still allow the memory to consume me all, but they didn't see the silent plea, the struggle that you tried to hide, the vulnerability in thee when you had nowhere left to abide. I hold the weight of what you were, the potential that the world despised, the precious things I couldn't deter, the sacrifice you monetize. I try to separate the truth, the golden myth from the tragic fact, the soaring brilliance of your youth from the dark path you couldn't track. But every time I close my eyes, I see the fire and the shattered glass, a shadow where a hero lies, watching the final moment pass. And I'm haunted by the fallen angel's memory, a symphony of pain and grace. It's the beautiful a fractured final masterpiece. The picture of the light before the shadow took its hold, a beacon burning in the night, a story that will not be sold, a memory, the masterpiece, the memory.